So, session 28. Last time, Dragethan, you defeated the Dragethan and looted its spit sack, and carried its body all the way back to Bodarisma, partially by boat, but took a hot second, and you parted ways with Ilfa, made your way back to the Quail and Goat, and kind of had not like party chats, but some people kind of went their own ways. Harvey went down to the bar, some people joined him. Wraith went off, kind of heading towards the Stodromo, had a little moment of her own, and then Wrath followed her and sort of slept on the deck of the Huevedra's Pearl, sort of keeping an eye on his sister. But we awake on the morning of the 13th. After everyone went to bed. You've got this one day left in Guadalupe because you're waiting for Wraith's package of clothes. And then the plan, I believe, is to travel with the Stodromo upriver and to Caldetil, which is going to be like a 4-day journey, give or take. Should be getting to Caldetil on the 17th, 2 days before Toki's birthday. So on this last day, is there anything that anyone wants to do? You've woken up. Are people going for breakfast? Wraith, you're still with the Stodromo, right? Yeah. So maybe start with you, and then we'll join the rest of the party.
Wraith wakes up rather hungover after sharing most of that bottle with mostly Camilla, because Ruiz fell asleep. Not Ruiz, Ruben. And I imagine she still wakes up early, very hungover, but will leave a note on the table thanking the siblings for such a lovely night, and she'll see them later in the day, and that she's going to go meet up with her group. And as she opens the door, I imagine she bangs it into
Yeah. I think so. I think that's what happens. Kind of jolts awake.
Yeah. I won't play the twin moment because my twin's not here. But I'm sure he'll try to natter at her, and she'll just be like, "Shut up! I'm too nope for this." And she will head back to the Quail and Goat with him, and I think order some tea.
Nice, love it. So for the others, Wraith and Wrath will be there when you come down. Is everyone just coming straight down, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice. So you go downstairs. I can't remember, I'll be honest, how long you had the inn for, how long you paid for. I honestly don't know. We could just, unless anyone knows, we'll just be like, meh, don't worry about it. Steph can find it.
I'll find out.
But yes, what people doing over breakfast? Just generic breakfast? Or is there anything anyone wants to chat about? What's the situation?
Well, I was going to talk to Wraith, but Steph herself was a little bit preoccupied now, so someone else could go if they want.
I think I was just going to have a generic breakfast, so
Nice.
I'm happy as a clam just to eat.
Just chatting about idle stuff.
Well, if we booked 2 nights,
Even if she's hungry, she's focused on food.
Yeah, we booked 2 nights, and that was our second night.
Nice, brilliant. Good stuff.
I thought we'd been here about 4 nights, and I was like, we're going to have to pay down. Bankrupt.
We're
I
only
have
on a
less
day.
money now than I had to pay for the rooms, so that means we're gonna have it.
So, Wraith, did you have a nice night?
It was plenty lovely, thank you. And she's like,
Where did you sneak off to?
I went and saw some friends for the evening.
The Stodromos?
Ruben, don't play cards with him. He cheats.
And you're a beacon of honesty, are you?
Oh, Toki, You've never had any issues with trusting me.
No, I've always trusted you implicitly, and it's always worked out great.
Mm. So far.
You might sell me out in hell, but maybe not.
As tempting as the thought was, I don't think the offer would be highly valued by the people I would be trading with.
You mean no one wants a Harengon soul?
I think you're safe. From me and anyone else.
Are you sad that we're not going there straight away now? I mean, obviously you're glad to have Wrath back, but would you have liked to see your husband?
Yes, obviously. Oh,
I don't know the man, you might not like him.
no, I very much do like him. Most people do. He's annoyingly charming.
Hmm.
Is it just... Are they sitting at the table together at the moment? Or...
Dunno.
I thought we'd all gone down together, unless
Presume so.
you wanted to break away.
Yeah.
We should talk later, Toki, when I'm more conscious.
Oh, your husband?
No, we don't need to talk about him. He talks about himself enough for everybody's ego.
Okay. Mysterious.
You know how I am. I love to keep some secrets.
But you're done with secrets.
Oh, is anyone ever truly done with secrets?
I wouldn't know.
Are you not done with yours, Toki?
Secrets do I have?
You tell me.
None?
Inside check. 15.
He's got stuff he hasn't told you, but that doesn't necessarily count as a secret.
That's fair. That's fair. If only everyone around here was so honest. I shall just sip her tea.
Who of us had the gems from the Dragethan? Nice. I think when they're a bit into breakfast and Harvey's got probably 2 cups of coffee in it, he'll say, did we wanted to sell those gems before we move on?
I mean, if we can get their value here, it's a little bit backwater, but it's still a town. I'm sure we could probably find somewhere.
It would be worth having a look. I don't think we want to draw too much attention to ourselves when we get to Cadetil.
That is fair. Though selling gems in such a major city, I'm sure that wouldn't be too out of the
Yeah,
ordinary.
people pass through all the time. It's a major hub. I don't think selling things is going to draw attention to us.
It's a capital, though.
If we robbed a jewelry store, yeah, probably bad. So let's not do that.
Well, we could. Probably.
We could.
Let's
Doesn't-
not.
I would argue that we
Definitely.
shouldn't.
We've already got our
I would also argue that we shouldn't. I'm a vote against robbing a jewelry store.
Selling will be fine. Selling is a normal, everyday activity that many people do. And I don't think we need to overthink it.
Okay. I will not overthink it.
It's not a crime to steal from a bird, right? A dead bird at that.
No.
Might
No,
be
I mean,
more of a crime to
Ilpa-
kill the bird and steal from it. But it
Ilpa's
did
the
attack us
one who
first, so I think it's
took
fine.
them. So, and she gave them to us, so it's fine. She's the
Gift.
expert.
From a friend of a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was a gift from my friend.
So really, Toki gets to decide what we do with it. Because it was Toki's friend.
I'm all for selling, especially if we're going to be staying in places as fancy as this from now on.
We need to sell before I get us into a place like this again. It's not looking so good now.
Well, that's just devastating news, to be honest. Devastating to give up this luxury again.
You're welcome
You
to
didn't
pay for
even
the next
sleep here
one.
last
Right?
night.
I very much enjoyed its
Yeah, have you
facilities.
slept here any night? Didn't you go to the Stardomers yesterday as
No.
well? Or...
I slept here the first night.
But we didn't get a lot of sleep because Rat
No,
came back
Rat
from the
woke us
dead.
up.
That's what I was thinking of.
I very much enjoyed the luxurious bathrooms and bathing facilities.
It's nice to have a bath.
Bowls of wine. Is there anything anyone else wanted to do in town? I might hang around the restaurant area of the Quail and Goat for the day. Like when you stay in a fancy hotel and you're like, I've checked out, but I'm going to hang around still.
Yeah. And you're waiting for the coach.
It's like I've paid for the day. I'm allowed
Yep.
to hang out around here. Like at
Yep.
Centre Parks.
Yeah, it's a public space, you can't
You
kick
can
me out.
still go swimming.
That vibe.
Were you looking at the little treasure piles? Because it's not just gems, there's other stuff.
Oh,
What is that?
Yeah.
Well,
Can we look at the little... Maybe back in the room?
Yeah,
Before
I'll
we
be
have
very
Back in the room, we'll test it all out. Yeah.
Before you
We'll
check
have a
out, before like 10 a.m., your 10 a.m. checkout, you can sort everything out. So you go out to the room. Right, I haven't got this in a way that I can copy and paste it to you. So take notes. I'll repeat it, but I can't put it in the chat.
Can you voice it, and then we can always look back on the video later as well.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm being deliberately vague because you got to get it valued and shit, and you don't know what stuff is. So this bit's easy. So you actually got 4 piles of treasure. So you guys got 3, and then Ilfa handed you another. In the first pile, because for some reason they've stayed in piles, you have 14 gold pieces and a pile of gems. Nice stuff right there, Sven.
That's the ability to type all of a sudden. Yep.
Then you also have a potion and a like roll of parchment that's sealed with kind of like a gold band.
Is the gold band just like a ribbon? Like if we took it off, can we put it back on?
It's like a metal clasp, but yeah, you can unclasp and clasp it back on. It's like a fancy ribbon. Then in the second pile, you have 41 gold pieces. I rolled all of this, by the way. I had a lot of fun. So yeah, 41 gold pieces. Another bigger pile of gems. You have another potion. And another potion. The first potion I'll say actually is familiar to all of you, just straight off the bat. It's a potion of healing. You don't know what kind.
So the first potion in the second
first
pile, or the
no,
first
sorry,
potion
the
in the first
first.
pile?
Yeah, good shout. First pile, first potion. Whole thing, 3 syllables. That one's a potion of healing. The second pile, the other 2 potions. One of them is in sort of like a long vial, and it looks kind of like this sort of inky, murky, swirling blue-black colour, and the second one is in sort of like a stout, very like, I don't know, tough glass bottle, and it's sort of like golden but seems to have like wisps floating through it. Third pile, 13 gold pieces, 1 3, and a bunch of diamonds.
Ooh. Like a fistful?
Just
A bunch of
We
diamonds.
might want to keep the diamonds for
Yeah.
Revivify, which I
Yeah.
don't have yet, but
We'll just get him a praise
It's
value
always
if we
good
do
to have
have
some in the
the
cupboard.
500.
You never know when you're gonna need them.
Don't like that tone.
You
Don't
also
know when I'm gonna kill you.
there's also a deck of cards, a ring, and a wand.
Ooh.
And then finally, last pile, 32 gold pieces. And then a copper chalice with silver like workings, like filigree. A small gold bracelet and an embroidered silk handkerchief. And then another parchment with a gold clasp.
What's embroidered on the handkerchief?
Some flowers.
What gold is that total? 15.
35, 45.
We have exactly 100 gold.
Yes,
We
we
do.
do.
Well done, Lauren.
Cheers. I know.
Incredible.
I remembered. I think I might have done that on purpose.
Are we just splitting that 20 gold each for now?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it came to 99, and I was like, I'll give him one more.
I
I also-
I'm infuriated to get
And looking back,
DM love.
yeah, I was like, I'm not the one that has to do the maths, but I'm not fucking with it. I also, as well, earlier when I was looking at my like notes, I was like, why have I given them so many like hundreds of golds worth of diamonds? And I was like, I know, I remember, because remember fun.
Because you love us, that's why.
You could sell them, obviously, but I think it's probably a good shout to keep them.
Why, any more deadly encounters or undeadly encounters with frogs?
Exactly. No more frogs. I was looking at a battle earlier and it was like giant toad, and I was like, nope, not fucking with it.
On my work lanyard, I have a little frog wizard pin
Gosh.
pinned to my lanyard that I've had for ages, but now every time I look at it, I'm like,
I mean, I love my little guy on my water bottle, but yeah, you know, I can't trust him. Just put him out there in the background. So yes, you have items.
Beautiful, thank you.
Welcome.
Can we investigate to see what some of these potions and scrolls and stuff are?
Of course.
Yeah,
So
spoken
if anyone
terms.
has identify, problem solved, so easy, so simple.
Bye.
If anyone has detect magic,
yeah.
problem half solved, like so easy, not so simple. Amazing.
Me.
If no one has anything, which is not the case, it would just be like Arcana checks to try and figure out like what is maybe magical and worth investigating further. But yes, which is also sort of similar to what you would do with detect magic. It wouldn't tell you what something is, but it'd be like, this is a bottle of water rather than a potion. So, what we pitching?
I have none of those things.
I have none of those things.
I'm very excited for Alana's detect magic.
But for like the pile of diamonds and
Yes.
the pile of gems, as someone who grew up around a lot of wealth and who also did a lot of trading with the Strodomos,
Yep.
can I try and identify
Yes.
how much?
Yeah, absolutely
They
you
would
can.
go for?
Absolutely you can. Roll an investigation check for me.
Thank you.
Am I able to help her?
Yeah, why not? Well, sell me on why? On why Harvey.
I'll
really-
tell you why.
Why?
Why? Because
You know gems?
Harvey probably also does know his gems. He's seen his fair share. He's probably able to attribute at least a kind of a rough value to them when he sees them.
Love it. Yeah.
Fascinating stuff.
Roll your investigation at advantage, please, Steph. I'm expecting
Sure.
you to be fair, ace this.
18.
The diamonds are easiest for you to figure out how much they're worth. You have 450 gold's worth of diamonds, which I think is like 1.5 revivifiers, I'm pretty sure. And then you, actually, with Harvey's help, wait. The first two piles, 18's good. You have 30 gold worth of gems in the first pile, 30, and 55 gold in the second pile. And then you're looking at the, there's no gems in the last pile, but there's quite a lot of objects, and you're looking at them, and you're looking at the other objects, like the ring, the bracelet, and a bunch of the piles, and you're like, at face value, I could maybe price this, but like, it might be worth running, you're like, might be worth running a finger over and to see if they're magic.
You want to
Can I detect magic on the piles?
Please do. What does it look like when Alanis does detect magic? How does she kind of cast it?
It's one of the things where I don't think she even thinks about doing it.
Nice.
She's just so used to, like, people find things and they bring them back to the clan and then they have to try and figure out what they are. So, like, it's just a thing that people do. She just kind of looks at it and it's like, oh, okay, that's magical, that's not.
Ooh, I love it.
It doesn't even register to her that it's not something that everyone can do.
That's brilliant. I like that. That's really cool. So as you kind of glance your eye over things, detect magic is like a sort of area thingy, isn't it? It's just like, if in 30 foot there's something magical.
Yeah, it's just I just
it'll
sense
ping.
the presence of
Nice.
magical effects
So
within 30 feet.
looking at this little pile, the 2 scrolls of parchment are magical. The potions, all the potions are magical. The deck of cards, the ring, and the wand are magic. And yeah, there were no other items that are magic. So the copper chalice, the small gold bracelet, and the silk handkerchief are all like just normal, but worth a fair amount. And as you kind of say to like Wraith and Harvey that like they're not magical, Wraith and Harvey, you're able to identify that those 3 items would be worth 75 gold pieces, so like 25 each.
Thank you.
Was that the bracelet, the copper chalice, and the handkerchief? Did you
Yes,
say?
indeed, yeah.
Thank you.
They are works of art, apparently.
Ooh.
They're not, but you know.
I opened the parchment.
Yeah, you open the parchment and they're basically spell scrolls. I think you'd recognise these. They roll me just an Arcana check, just quick.
12.
Nice. These seem to be pretty, like, not cantrip low, but low level, low power spells, scrolls. With your detect magic up, one of them registers as abjuration, and the other one, without me looking it up, might be evocation, might be conjuration, or illusion. But yeah, they ping as spell scrolls to you. I don't really know how spell scrolls work. Like, I think you can probably...
You have,
Yeah?
I mean, rules as written, you have to be like the class that could cast it normally, but you don't have to have it
Gotcha.
prepared. You can just cast it once with the
Cheers.
spell.
Thank you. So after the fact that you can do magic, you could probably read them and recognise them. And I already asked you to roll the Arcana. So yeah, one of them is a shield spell scroll, and the other one is Magnify Gravity.
Ooh.
I'll give the shield scroll to Toki. I think
Thank
he'll
you.
probably get the most use out of it.
I will
think
say,
I might.
sorry, April's not here, but wizards can copy spell scrolls into their spellbook. Which is
I was gonna
bit
say
annoying.
I am gonna
Oh.
save shield for Wrath.
I didn't know that they could do that. I'll save them for that.
Nice. And yeah, coincidentally, Wrath doesn't know these spells already. But yeah, So now you've got the 2 unidentified potions and the 3, the deck of cards, the ring, and the wand. They're the only 3 things, or 5 things that you don't know what they are.
Can Wraith just flip through the deck of cards?
Mm.
Does it look like a normal deck of cards? Oh god.
It's definitely not a normal deck of cards, you know.
Lauren, give us deck of many things at level 3.
Time for chaos.
You know it's not a normal deck of cards, like it's been identified as a magic deck.
Oh, no, I will not play with it
Okay.
then.
Is there anything we can do to like try and figure out what the potions are, like short of drinking them?
I'd say if anyone's proficient in alchemy tools, we could have a conversation.
Harvey, any secrets?
It may surprise you to know that he is not proficient with alchemy tools.
I'm proficient
Why?
with cook's utensils. That's sort of a similar thing, right?
I mean, there might be something. It's worth looking up. I think I've said that everyone could be proficient in some sort of tools, so it's worth looking up. Like tools, we never really use them, but they like grant you an ability to do something. And I think with maybe the alchemy ones, maybe the brewer's tools, they let you identify stuff like this. Sometimes you have to roll, sometimes you can just do it. So if anyone has something that's like, I don't know what that might be able to do for me, but I'm curious, have a look. But yeah.
I'm going to assume that Wrath is having a nap on the bed while we're all doing this. And I'm going to suggest that maybe he has some abilities to identify things when he's well rested. If we can't figure it out.
Let me have a look.
Yeah, fair enough. He might have identify also.
I'm not 100% sure he does.
Or just wizardly power. My brother's so capable.
No. But otherwise, there would be places in town you could go that you could pay someone to identify things for you. That's like a thing that is offered.
We can go and get them identified while we're here.
Wrath does have
Yeah.
identify, but it's just if you
no.
prefer to do it like this session and have it now,
Yeah.
you could just say you go and do it. And it just costs a bit of money.
It'll be cheaper to do it here than in the capital, probably.
Yeah, I don't mind paying. So, we want to identify the 2 other potions, the deck, the ring, and the wand. Yeah. Is that everything that's left?
Yeah,
think
should
so.
be 5 things.
Yeah, I think so.
I look at the chalice as well. What's on the chalice?
So the chalice is it's a copper chalice with kind of silver filigree that's kind of been like what's the word? Metalled into it. No, like soldered.
Soldered?
Yeah. Onto it, so it kind of have like an embossed. Is embossed the right one when it comes out, or is embossed when it goes in? It's 3D. Kind of design on it. Just sorts to be in just sort of generic trees, people dancing in trees.
Oh, fair enough. Yes, do we want to head into town, try and sell some gems, identify some stuff? Anything else anyone wanted to do?
Wraith is gonna hang back and hang out at the hotel and pretend she's not hungover and read her jeweler's kit proficiency guide
Cool.
for the day
Nice, love it.
or
love
until something else happens.
it. Love it. That's fab.
Waiting for her package
Yes.
in the foyer.
Nice one. Cool. So we don't super need to roleplay it. But identifying the objects, there's a magic shop in Guadarisma. Can't remember what I called it, but it's there. And you go there, and they offer kind of like identify services for. 1 gold, 5 silver per object.
And we've got what, 4?
5.
5? Can't count.
Oh gosh.
So that's maths.
5 gold and 20
7.5,
silver, which is
isn't it? No.
How much was it per thing?
But it was
1 gold and
7.
5 silver.
Give me a minute.
Oh god, 5
1 gold and 4 silver. I
5.
thought.
5.
Oh, okay.
5.
So that's 7
And yeah,
gold
7.5.
total.
Okay, cool. To get it all identified. Fab. Are we doing that?
Occupays. Yeah.
So you have. I could probably just place this, but I'm not gonna. Oil of slipperiness and potion of hill giant strength.
Ooh.
You have a ring of mind shielding and wand of magic missiles, and a deck of illusions.
Oh.
So happy for you to decide who has those, and they should all be on Roll20. The other one, D&D Beyond, so you can add those straight into your inventory and stuff if people want to do that now before we forget.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
We have oil of slipperiness.
Yeah.
I can put it in the chat now.
Oh,
See if
thank you.
Figured it out.
Thank you, lovely.
There you are. Cool. And then if you're gonna go and sell the gems, for this you could just find a jeweler's or a pawn shop or whatever you want to do. But it's easy enough to find. However, they will come with haggling for this, because Wraith has told you how much they're worth, but no one is going to buy them for that. They're going to try and lowball you. So whoever's trying to sell them is going to need to do a persuasion check for me, contested by unknown merchants persuasion, which will be.
I'll do it. Because I think like Harvey's like gone in like also of a mind of like, I know how much this is worth. I know how much gold I'm leaving with.
Nice, love it, love it. So what total you've got? What 85 gold that you're trying to get of gems?
Yes, I believe so.
So that's what you're. So you've gone up. You've been like, I have some gems. Give me 85 gold. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, basically.
Basically, love it. Cool. So the DC. It's very fucking low. The DC 11.
11, okay,
I wish I had
solid.
rolled and I just set it at 15, but it's fine. I rolled.
Nat 20.
Fantastic. I was even cheeky and was like, they can roll at advantage. It's their job, and they got a natural 2, and I was like, fuck you, unnamed merchant. You managed to get.
By the small man that's coming. Like,
Yeah.
give me 85 gold.
Yeah, exactly. And they're like, it's so early on a Sunday morning, I think. But yes, so you managed to get the 485 gold for the gems.
Beautiful. Should we just split that up now? It's a crisp 17 gold each.
But yeah.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Does someone just want to let April know or remember what April's cut is?
Mm-hmm.
So far, it's 37.
It's not bad, It's 370 quid. Not bad for a day's work. Economy. So we've done all that. I've missed something. I completely forgot. I'm not doing it. As you leave the tavern, you notice there's like a kerfuffle at the front desk, and you see a man who you think you recognize, and then you like blink and you're like, he looks very similar, is dressed very similar to someone you saw when you first got to Guadarisma, arguing with the person at the front desk, wearing like a flat cap, and a kind of waistcoat, and they appear to be arguing with the person at the front desk. And the person is like, "No, I can't let you in. I can't let you talk to our guests." And they're like, "Just let me." But then, as you all come walking past, the three of you, to go out and try and sell your shit, they corner you. They instantly recognize you, and he's like, "Hey! I just want to ask a few questions."
Hi.
My name's Eureka Bohena. I represent the Star, and I just want to ask a few questions. I heard that you recently were involved in the recovery of some goods for Steady Obart's shipping company, and I was just wondering if I can just ask some questions on behalf of the Star.
He looks to his companions. See what they think. I mean, I suppose it depends on the question. You can ask.
Wait. You ask and we'll decide if we want to answer or not.
Okay,
Thank
well,
you,
Bob.
well, first of all, can you confirm that you are the individuals involved in retrieving the shipment that had been lost, including the star crystal for our organisation?
No, you can't confirm anything. Ask the question.
Well, that was the question, and it's sort of the lead up to the whole interview.
Well, ask the rest of the interview then, and then we'll decide how
Well,
much
the rest
we're
of the
going to
interview
answer.
is, now please tell me what happened. Walk me through it. So, if you aren't those individuals,
to
then
work
we're
on your
kind of wasting
interviewing
everyone's
technique.
time here.
Honest, we'll look at Toki and Harvey and be like, do we want to?
It's a chance to get your name in print, get your story out there. You're the heroes of the day.
I think that's sort of what my friends are concerned about. I don't know that they want their names in the paper.
Well, we can keep it redacted if you want. It's a good local interest story. You know, daring heroes defy odds, go upriver, retrieve treasure.
I mean, it sounds pretty flattering to me, guys.
Okay, yeah, okay, if you think it's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, if I can, this can be off the record if you don't want your names printed, but could I grab people's names? Are you okay with me putting them in? Say no, and I'll scrub it out, but...
Harvey's gonna lean into Toki and be like, are we giving our names or not?
I mean, I think it's nice, but you guys have made me so paranoid.
Come on, a chance to get your name in the paper.
I don't like
You can write home and say, look, Mum, Dad, I'm in the paper.
Yeah, I mean, they would love that. They would put it on the wall.
Okay, yeah, for Toki's parents, yes, okay, we'll give your name.
Okay, for Toki's family exclusively.
Fantastic. So we've got Toki, surname?
Flitzen.
Toki Flitzen, perfect, fantastic. Who else have we got?
Javier Abril.
Javier Abril.
Javier Abril.
We've never full named Harvey.
Yeah.
Javier never said Javier.
That's so funny you said that, because he was going to make a joke about you were going to give Harvey, and he was going to be like, can I call you Javier? And I didn't need to do it.
Sorry. Where'd you kill your joke?
No, I love it. Fantastic, Javier. And then who else have we got?
Honest, Ethel.
Alana Sethel. Amazing. And you're not the full members of your party though. There's a few more of you, I heard. 2, maybe 3 more members.
We can't give permission for you to take their names.
Understood. That's fair enough. Can you confirm the existence of 2 or 3 more members of your party?
Yes, they exist.
Okay, fantastic. Does your party have a name? What should I say? The famous adventuring party. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, no, we don't have a name. Are we supposed to have a name by now?
It's just gonna come up sooner or
We're
later.
not really an adventuring party. We're just passing
Harvey's,
through.
Alanis is like, and Toki's like,
We're academic.
Like, well, in
colleagues.
my head, I've been calling us, and Toki's like, no.
Yeah, we're actually, because Toki's like, I said I'd send this to my family, and I was like,
We're academic colleagues.
academic.
Toki is leading the situation, and we're all his assistants.
Oh, fantastic,
Oh.
fantastic, incredible! What a unique situation. So you worked with the Stodromo. I've spoken to a couple of them already. They said to come to you to get a bit more information. You went upriver, I understand, and I've heard there's been reports of suspicious bird activity in the area. Could you confirm or deny?
no suspicious birds seen by us.
No suspicious birds.
No suspicious birds.
Roll deception check, all three.
So my deception is terrible.
Oh,
So it's fine.
I got a natural 20
Nice.
plus 6.
Incredible.
Harvey, why are you just
Uh,
so high?
14?
Nice, cool. Okay, interesting.
15 minus
No
1.
Suspicious bird activity, and like circle something on his notepad. So just walk me through. You had to. Where was the shipment? And I mean, we're going to try and tie this in with a story on the floods in the area. Do you think it was a result of the flooding?
Yeah, I mean, the boat was sunk, so Harvey here dove down to get most of the stuff, and then some of the rest was just scattered in the forest.
Incredible. And how did that feel, you, sir, having to dive down into what I can only imagine is a tumultuous river? How did you feel in this moment?
Yeah, it was horrible. That's all
Yeah.
I can really say about it. It wasn't fun. I think maybe, I mean, I'm sure the people of Weather East are aware that swimming in the river is not a good idea, but maybe just a reminder that you should not go swimming in the river because it's gross and largely unnecessary.
I see. Very, very good. Very, very, very good tips to share. And you swam down the river and you retrieved all the goods. I mean, you yourself, Miss Alanis, what did you think of all of this? Your friends having to swim down.
And I thought they did a good job.
Brilliant, excellent. I mean, is there anything else you can fill me in on here?
On the swimming specifically, no, I was mainly there for moral support.
Well, you say in the swimming specifically, was there anything else that happened surrounding the events?
Oh, I mean, like, we went into the forest.
Into the forest?
And we
What led
found
you into
things
the
in the forest.
How did they get into the
What did you
forest?
say? I don't know. I wasn't there. I just picked them up.
I think just like the wind, and they'd been blown, scattered. I mean, I don't know. We
We
found them.
and then he like flicks through some pages. Like, I was led to believe there was crates of swords, daggers, a suit of armor. Can you describe to me the conditions out there? I mean, was it incredibly windy? Do you believe that foul play was involved?
Like you said, there's been the flooding, so it might have been deeper, and then the water receded. It might have been carried further into the forest, and then they got stuck there, and the water went back.
Yourself, is it Dr. Flitzen?
No,
Yeah.
just Toki is fine. Yeah, I mean, I think just in the flooding, things get swept away.
Things get swept away. Closes his book. He's like, well, I think I've got what I came for. Thank you so much for your time. Look out for the next few editions of The Star, and see if you might see your name in print. I've been Yuriko Bahena. It's been fantastic to see you, and have a lovely day.
How do you spell his name?
Dunno.
Nice.
Thank you.
He was gonna be from New York, but I got scared.
Oh, you did really well though. There were hints of it.
Great.
But then I
Yeah.
didn't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I
He
was
had
walking
the
around my flat. I didn't like
energy
it.
of a New Yorker.
Good. That's good. That's all
Yeah.
that matters, isn't it?
Never wanted to get away from an NPC so quickly.
You guys might be in the newspaper. You're gonna be famous.
Aw.
Academic scholars go swimming. Warn against. Bro. So that happens, and then you go off and do your little shopping session. So you manage to get all the gems. You figure out what the items are. With the items, actually, looping back round. Who are people taking certain ones? Who's carrying stuff? Like Harvey, are you sort of the pack bearer for the party? Like, have you got the mysterious package and?
I've got the mysterious package, so I might as well carry everything else. I think
We all just
Mate.
give Harvey stuff to hold for us.
Harvey's just the party pack mule.
Bag.
You have a bag of
Yeah,
holding. Do you
bag.
have a bag of holding now? No,
No, we
yes,
didn't
you
take
didn't,
one.
Nikki.
No, we gave it back.
That's.
Fantastic.
I think we should discuss it with Wrath and Wraith anyway. And it's hard to tell at this point who needs what.
At this
So
Mm.
let's keep it all in one place
Nice.
and regroup.
Awesome, good stuff. Cool. So, you unless there's anything else you want to do, head back to the tavern. I'll
I was
say
just going to
it's-
ask if I could grab, I mean, Harvey can break off, but grab the thing that I messaged you
Of
about
course
earlier and the
you
materials for it.
Can
I have some materials. I
I
have an
love it.
embroidery kit, I think.
well,
Sewing kit.
it's going to involve going to Fantasy Hobbycraft, famously
But
the
Harvey
Oh, yeah.
bar. Yeah,
Harvey
the party
wasn't there.
bard from.
Yeah.
Harvey will break
wasn't
away
there.
anyway, because he'll meet everyone back at the tavern.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
he wasn't involved in whatever. I can't even
Whatever
remember
the
what
fuck went
Fantasy
on.
Hobbycraft was. Did they offend Toki, or did Toki offend them or something?
They started a fight with us because there's a rivalry between them and the blacksmiths because they're both named after an Unalma, who's a saint. And we went in with the blacksmith bags and he kicked off at us. And then Toki said something about, well, Unalma's no more for weapons than crafts anyway, and then he just lost his shit, and then we got kicked out and banned, I think.
Great.
Beautiful. So you make your way to Unalma's trove, not Unalma's gift, which is a craft supply store. You can pick up what you need there. The owner is pleasant, smiling, happy to help you. And yeah, you're able to grab your stuff. I thought about this earlier, but I can't remember. What you need and how much it will be. Let's say 2.5 gold pieces for everything.
Cheap as chips.
Cheap as chips. So that's
So it's 25
2
quid.
gold, 5 silver.
How much am I paying for this dress? This dress is thousands of pounds.
It's a big deal, this dress. There's real diamonds in it, mate.
There's real gold on it.
It's fair.
But yes, you get a little bag, a little Unalma's trove bag with it all put in. And you head back to the inn.
Lovely.
And yeah, the rest of the day kind of passes. Your package stuff arrives at 3 p.m. So you'll have been reading for. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I'm out in there. I fixed it. I can't think. 8 hours.
Excellent.
Your
In
book's
true Lauren
20,
fashion,
40.
I've made a
Hey, have you
grid.
done a little grid? Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stunning.
cute.
What are the little boxes at the top with the little crosses in?
That's my healer's kit because it's 10
So
uses.
smart, love
I've
it.
used one.
Love it. Bro, I still think your party name should be Healer's Kit, but that's just me. So, yeah, your package arrives. It's all paid for? No.
Yeah.
You lying to me?
No,
Was it
I'm
half
not.
an hour?
I'll check. I'll double
I
check it.
thought she paid for it.
I'm paid in full.
I don't know if you're lying to me.
I've got nothing
Because
left.
Tucky
so
was like-
genuinely-
Because I was going to suggest just skipping and not paying, but she'd already paid.
Okay.
150 gold paid.
Fair play. Nice. Okay. I'll take it back. Okay. She's got receipts.
Paid.
I see. I apologise. So they dropped that off for you. And remind me again what it was. Was it just the one dress or?
Yeah, it was one dress. And do I have the design here? Probably. It's pure white. This luxurious silken dress looks like that one.
Gosh.
With chains and little diamond details and a veil.
A lot of money for not much dress.
I know.
You know, custom dress, very good materials. Only 2 days to get it done. 1,500 above.
And I will hopefully never wear it.
Yeah, love it.
Perfect.
I've given you a bunch of money. You've got like what, 78 gold. Sorted. But yeah, so 3 p.m. If you've got no other business in Floderisma, you can head off to the docks to see the Stojonos.
I'm happy to do that if the others are back.
Yeah, I think we're good to go.
I love it. Let me change the music to something nautical. I had one, I lost it.
Can I, before we, as we're checking out,
Yes.
can I buy a bottle of Montalcino Red
Gosh, of
for
course you
the
can.
road?
Of course you.
It's like 30 gold.
Yeah, I was to be festive. Do you know how much it is? Because saved me looking it up.
I think it's 30 gold.
I feel like I got two.
It's fine.
I got 2 bottles last night, and I got charged 4 gold each for them. I think.
No.
100% you did. No,
Could've
100% you
sworn.
did.
30 gold pieces, top shelf Petranian wine.
There we go.
It's
step it
very,
down.
yeah.
Never mind.
Sorry.
Oh, I'll
Hold
buy
on.
you a bottle. I'll buy you a bottle.
You get down the co-op, see if you get it better. See if there's a Majestic Wines. Let me just
The
add
price
that
has
to
gone
my
up for
thing.
various reasons,
The
I think.
price has gone up. You know,
Yeah,
we were
that's true.
abroad, there was the fire, all sorts of shit. Lawrence Big Company. Currency. Bottle of Montalcino. Montesino. And it's 30 gold pieces. Just 300 quid.
I can't remember where I got that figure, but I can guarantee that it would have been straight from the source because
Straight
the
from the source?
amount of episodes I watched last weekend
Bless you.
was
Insane, dude.
Aw.
Fair play to you. 300 quid for a bottle of wine is a lot. But you know, that's
It's a lot.
how they make their money, innit? Champagne.
I'll be rasped and drink it by the bowl.
Cool. Right. So we're off. You have, yes, your bottle of Montalcino. The talking.
No.
Yeah.
Talking
Yeah.
talking You're insane.
What's happening? What's happening? Are we doing it or are we not?
Yeah, Toki's got loads of money. I'll splash out in a bottle of
Oh.
Montalcino.
Gosh.
Amazing. Brilliant. So, excellent. So you head off across the docks to the Stodromos. They're all there. They're kind of ready to go. We're just sort of idly waiting. And yeah, kind of are like, we're ready to go whenever you are. If you've got no other business going on here, and they kind of lay out the route. You're going to go north, and then you're going to go west, and then you're going to go north, and then you're going to cross the lake, and then you're there. And yeah, it should take about 4 days, they say. So, Steph, help, because
Yes.
where are you going to sleep? How many berths are free? You drew your lovely little picture. I love it
I did.
so much. And then obviously there's the other 2 boats.
Yes.
Please tell
So-
me who is sleeping where and what the situation is.
Cool. I haven't looked at this in a while.
No, just take over for a sec, mate.
Okay. So,
That's the DM now.
Yeah, Steph's the DM.
Casual.
Give us everything we
Ilfa's
want.
back.
Yeah. So,
Hello.
on her Veterans Pearl, which is the Ruiz siblings boat, there are 2 extra berths. Okay? So it's 4 berths total. So there are 2 extra beds. I imagine it's probably different rooms. Or maybe it's a shared room.
It could be a
Doesn't
bunk
matter.
bed situation, like in a train.
Could be. On the green light, which is the boat, the diagram one I sent you, there are
Love that picture.
8 berths. And there are currently only 3 people on that boat.
Because Thingamabob's not there, right?
Because Charlie's not there and Malcolm's not there. And then on the Mallow, there's 4 berths and currently 1 free. 3 people on that boat. So we could all fit on the green light.
We do that. Stick together.
Or we can do
So either
2
we do that or the siblings would be with the siblings.
Yeah.
Either or.
What we're feeling.
I mean, I guess us 3 will definitely be on that second boat. It is
Yeah,
whatever
so-
Wrath and Wraith then
Yeah.
want to do.
I think, given the nature of Stodrobo travel and canal boat travel, I would say probably there are instances throughout the day where they stop and, like, maybe it's dinner time, maybe it's lunchtime. It wouldn't necessarily be overnight when they're on the go. They might spend some nights in one location or they might travel through the night.
Gosh.
It's completely up to how Lauren the DM wants to run things, but
I'm
there
the
would
DM.
be opportunities where they like moor up and we can do swapsies at whatever point.
And then what, they could just catch up?
They like moor up as like a little fleet. So they were like, we're stopping for a bit, and then we go on again.
I love it. Yeah, I was going to ask actually. Could boats go at night time?
can go
They
at
sail at
nighttime.
night time? Nice, cool,
Yeah, they
good, because that's what I've planned. Excellent. Thank you very much, Steph.
problem.
So yeah, so everyone's staying on the green light.
Yeah, for simplicity's sake, yes.
Perfect, awesome. And then Steph, describe the cabins to me. What are these berths?
Okay, I've lost the right sheet of paper. Oh, here we go. So these berths are. So when you enter through the back of the boat where the helm is, where they steer, picture it in your minds, guys. You can go down these little double doors in front of you, and then on your right hand side there's a little navigation station, so a little desk area, little L-shaped desk where there's some maps spread about, compass, normal navigation
Boat
stuff.
shit.
Yeah, boat shit. There's some stairs directly down from the navigation station which leads down into the trade goods storage, or there's some stairs round to the left which leads to Shamrod's and Veteran's cabins. We'll say someone's giving you the tour. If you go straight, you go through the galley, which is the kitchen, into the little L-shaped saloon, which is like the social area with a little fireplace in the corner. That's where we all sat the first night around, and there's enough space that they could fit all of us and a few more.
I've put your little pictures up on the screen so the recording can see it.
Excellent, thank
I'm doing
you.
a tour with you.
Then on the right hand side of the boat leading on from the saloon is a corridor that leads down, a narrow corridor, and then along that corridor there are 3 doors, and each of the doors you open it and they're small rooms. They're like not cramped, but they're definitely small rooms. Boat rooms are just small. And on your left is one bunk bed, one on top of the other, and a little desk / wardrobe situation in front of you with a little porthole looking out. And there's 3 of those rooms down the corridor. At the very end of the corridor there's another set of double doors that lead onto the front of the ship, or if you sort of turn around from the double doors, there's a little area that leads to like a bathroom. The head, that's what they call it in boat terminologies.
There we are. Amazing.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's also a med bay. I'm seeing.
Where are you seeing that? Oh, yes, sorry, downstairs in the trade goods storage, which takes up most of the boat, You can either go down the main stairs opposite the nav station or round the corner into like the Shamrock and Vezran's quarters, and you can either go through Vezran's quarters into a little med bay or come down into the trade goods storage into the med bay. They sort of link up, so you could do a little loopy if you wanted to. Forgot about that, thank you.
I recommend looking at the recording because it's a really cute little picture.
will.
Yeah. So
Looks like that.
there we are. Don't
Here
you
we go.
have to look at the
Here we
recording.
go.
There we go. You can see it better, dear.
Aww.
Oh, nice.
Wow, I think it's really cute. So thank you, Steph. You've done a lot of work.
No worries.
I love it. So that's the green light where you're staying. So I guess we're setting sail. So you're gonna be heading up the Marisma, and then branching off. Yeah. So what would anyone like to do? The rest of Stodromo kind of get on with things. You have Veteran, who is like navigator, and then like I don't know who does the actual steering. Who does the actual steering, Steph?
It's not too difficult. I'd say that anyone who's normal crew could help.
Nice, there we are. Helm. So you've got someone on the helm, but Veteran is the one that's like plotting the route and shit, I think. With Camilla
Typically,
sort of
it would be Vezran or Shamrod, but anyone could.
Perfect. Camilla kind of taking the lead on her boat, and then the other ones, we ain't talked to them. They're there, they're lovely, we love them, but we don't mind. They're just following. So, yeah. What would you like to do? Would you like to talk to anyone? Just sit down and read, watch the world go by, do idle projects, read a book, take up a skill, learn a language?
Lockie would love to read his book.
Love it. What are you reading?
I'm reading Astrophysical Phenomena in Uralian Sky, a comprehensive analysis by Dr. Lysandra Salem.
I like reading. Love it. Brill, I'll let you know how much you managed to get through, but if you set off at like, I'll say by the time you set off it's like 3:30, 4 o'clock. So we'll go from there. Anybody else doing anything?
Harvey will be getting on with his crafts. If he does have any spare time between his two projects, he'll read his
Nice.
primordial book.
Love it.
But if not, that's fine. I've got 2 separate projects on the go.
Nice. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know if you have time to do it, to read. But otherwise, you're just sort of doing your little crafty projects. Is it like doing a bit of embroidery, a little bit of this, a little bit of that?
I think switching between the embroidery and the knitting.
Nice. Cute. Alanis, what are you up to?
Alanis is gonna try and help with like the everyday life of running the boat. So she
Nice.
wants to try and participate and not get in the way, but also learn like how to
Cool.
steer and how to dock and
Nice.
what the Strodomos do when they're traveling.
Nice one, I like it. Yeah, you kind of express interest in this, and there's Veronica, who's sort of the kind of the matriarch of the whole situation. She actually points in the direction of Kumala and Ruben again, kind of saying, it's a smaller boat, easy to kind of get your hands like in things and helping out. Camilla sort of lets you learn how to helm the boat, and you kind of steering it a little bit, going around corners and shit. And then you kind of get to a bit more of a difficult bit, so she takes back over, and then Ruben, who kind of does most of everything else on the Whoever Draws Pearl, kind of takes you kind of aside and shows you just sort of the more day-to-day runnings of it. He also mentions as well, he kind of towards the end of the day, we usually try and spend a few hours fishing, because they like their fish, that's most of their food. So he tries to fish for that as they're kind of going, if they're in a bit more of a slow patch. And he'll offer you a rod if you want to sit down and fish with him.
Yeah, sit down and fish with them.
Nice. You kind of dangle your legs over the side of the boat, and you kind of start your fishing. And as you go, he kind of like is pointing out different fish to you. He's like, that's a blika, this one is a carpa. We have, and then he's like, oh, you have to watch out for these ones. These are the quippers. They are bitey. They have these sharp teeth. They get very, well, hold on. And he like goes away for a second. And he has like a sort of bucket of just sort of like, I don't know, grub, chum, whatever, bait. And he sort of like is like, watch, and he holds it over the water where there's this kind of like, you see sort of swarm of sort of, they look not as dramatic as piranhas, but sort of like shock of blue and very sharp teeth, a kind of swarm of them that seem to be just chilling, to be fair, along the side of the boat, just swimming with you. And he sort of holds the bait over the surface of the water and then is like, you watch this, and he drops it and they like swarm on it. And as one just sort of like, it's a frenzy. He's like, they're very vicious. Only if they are provoked, though. They don't, you don't have to worry about them. You have to really get in there and piss them off for them to attack things. Usually they're happy to swim by. I quite like them. You see them around here a lot. And he's like, oh, that's Aguija de Rio over there. They're quite big. We like those, so maybe we try and fish for those. We don't really want to eat the quippers. They are, they don't taste so good, mostly teeth. So yeah, we try for another one. And he kind of takes you through a bit more of shit like that. And yeah, you kind of start.
Alanis is taking detailed notes.
Fantastic.
Everything he says.
Good. I love it. He's like, oh, good, you are taking the notes. Do you want? Please don't tell anyone, especially my sister. Sometimes I draw the fish. She would take the piss because she's like, there is other things you should be doing. He like reached into his jacket and he has like, they're fine, just sort of charcoal smudge kind of drawings of like fish that he sees. He's like, this one is a quipper actually that I saw the other day. You can have, if you are writing the notes, you can have this in your book. If
I can have this?
Of course. I have it here too.
Very carefully preserve every picture he gives me.
Oh no, of course. Yeah, he gives you more of the, this one's a blika. It's not so good. It was going quite fast, but I tried to get it with the jumping and the sun. Oh, thank you.
The dynamics are incredible.
Oh, well,
love
I
the
try.
brushstrokes.
Oh, thank you so much. It's just a little hobby. It is not anything to, they're incredible. And like I said, don't tell my sister, she would just laugh. But yes.
I understand.
Yeah, but you understand? You kind of, you want them to take you seriously, but you want to be yourself, and it's a bit like, well, I don't know what to do.
And it's like they never get out of seeing you like a little baby.
This is exactly what it is. Yeah, they're kind of just like, you are the silly little one. You can't do anything for yourself. We have to, make sure Ruben, you have to stay on task. You have to do the fishing and the knots and the sailing when your sister is tired and the cooking. And it's like, I do all these things and I'm happy to do them, but it is Camilla who is the sensible one in charge. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, let me do something and demonstrate how useful I am. They're like, no, we got it.
We got it.
Don't worry about it. You just do what we tell you. And you're like, oh, but I want to prove that I'm as helpful as they are. And they're like, yeah, we know that. But you're like, oh, but do you?
Yeah. You have a big family?
3 siblings.
Wow. Is it a lot? I struggle with just. We are all family here, to be fair, but me and Camilla are actually.
We're a family.
Well, of course
I'm
you are.
To people.
Ithel, right? Of course you are. So maybe you understand quite well. Yeah. Still Dromo and Ithel, we don't really talk to each other this much. We are more rivers and oceans and lakes, and you are more forests. We kind of don't really come up against each other too much.
We're a lot of walking.
Yeah, we're a lot of sailing.
Yeah.
Have you?
It's fun to see the other side.
Well, exactly. I know I've heard stories of the Ifil that would be traveling to other planes and things. Have you been to many?
Most.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you been to the water plane?
Well, we don't have any boats, so we might have been there accidentally when we were trying to figure things out, but not on purpose.
I would love to go. There is a big one to the northwest of the coast of Rokor. I would love to go. It is in the ocean. I would love to sail through that one day. I think they keep it under lock. It's how the pirates of Rokor invaded and started the invasion. So it's not excellent, but I cannot imagine sailing through on one sea and landing in another is incredible. But again, Camilla says no. We have to stick to the waterways. We know and understand.
Boring.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, maybe one day we can, bring the clans together, get them to talk. We can do a walking, boating, teaching each other how to
Walking,
use
boating.
things.
Whatever the fuck the other people do,
Yeah, what do? They do, I don't know, they sing, I think, or something.
I don't know. I'm never allowed to go to the meetups.
No, are you not? I have been to one of the big ones where I met the twins at a big meetup in Zapreas, I think it was, around Oyahi a few years ago now. It's pretty good. You should try to go. Now you're kind of out on your own.
I don't have my markings yet.
This means you cannot go to the, even as
I
sort
can't
of.
go until.
Shit. I'm sorry. Well, you did us a favor. Welcome to come to the Store Drama one next time.
Thank you.
Of course. I will let you know when it next is. I cannot read the moon and the stars in this way to understand when it is, but I will let you know.
Alright, I look forward to it.
Excellent. He's like, oh shit, there is a trout over there. And you kind of
Ooh, trout.
get back to your fishing. What you doing, Steph?
I think Wraith would be quite quiet the first day because she is still hungover and she is quiet a lot of the time anyway, even though I, Steph, am not. So I think she would just be helping Beswin and Shamrod with helming or just doing boat jobs or just falling back into the routine of before.
Nice one. I like it.
But she would also be watching out for any of the little rituals that they do. Listening for a whistle and joining in.
Yes, definitely. You definitely catch about an hour in. Veteran kind of starts off on just sort of a whistling tune, nothing in particular, but a few others pick it up, and yeah, you get this sort of just sort of group whistle situation going off, and sometimes one person will stop and someone else will pick it up, and it's almost like a conversation at times, and you kind of pick up on bits that you recognise and you're able to sort of chip in, and there's a moment where Veronica kind of like smiles at you and you take the lead and kind of craft something new in that moment before throwing it back over to someone. Bro. So yeah, on the first day, after about let's say 4 hours, so if anyone was logging time on anything, you got 4 hours. The sun has started to set. There's like a sort of, as it gets to dusk, there's like a moment of like quiet. Everyone sort of falls quiet for a few seconds before like general chatter begins again. But after a few hours, there's kind of talk of kind of maybe trying to find somewhere to rest. And Veteran kind of seems to be in conversation with Veronica, just kind of saying about how it's a little bit of a tricky part of the route. The rivers get a bit narrow here. Is it better to push on now or start up in the morning? When all of a sudden, could everyone please roll a strength saving throw for me? As out of nowhere, all of the boats, but particularly we'll say you're on the green light, are just hit with something, a force that shudders through the boat and nearly knocks everyone over. Nice. Okay, so Alanis and Wraith, you're okay, but Harvey and Toki, you are sent sprawling. Don't take any damage or anything, but you are absolutely sent, like, rolling all over the boat. And you kind of stand up and look around and get your bearings, and people kind of seem to be like leaning over the edge of the boat, trying to figure out what's going on. You kind of get up, and Wraith, you're kind of looking around, trying to assess what's happening, like having sort of been, on these sort of boats in these situations before. You look and you see the other two boats don't seem to be too badly affected, but the green light is like rocking backwards and forwards, almost in like waves that aren't there. but it feels a lot more like powerful than waves. There's not the sort of rhythm of like the to and fro of water. It feels like something that you can't see is bashing either side of the boat. You kind of all sort of race around, look at the sides, and you see at like two ends of the boat and then kind of a third separate spot, this like swirling, churning water that just seems to be sort of in a frenzy around the boat. Yeah. What did it?
Does it remind Wraith of anything?
Not in particular. Is there anything that you were thinking of?
I was thinking of the whirlpool.
No, it
but...
doesn't remind you of that at all.
Cool. Wraith will look to like Shamrod and Bezrin, but did they look confused because they have way more experience?
Of course,
on
yeah.
The waves?
So they do look confused. They're sort of looking at like the side of the boat. Kind of a few people are sort of pointing at these like churning waters that kind of are at 3 points around the side of the boat. Just looking a bit confused and a bit puzzled. Yeah.
Can I cast Detect Magic?
Yeah, of course you can. Let me just... You
Oh,
don't really detect anything out of the ordinary. Yeah, bless you. You don't detect anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Can Wraith... I may regret this. Wraith would carefully lean over the side. Not on directly a ripple, but near one.
Yes.
And gently just like swirl her fingers, mimicking the motion through the water.
Okay.
Sort of trying to do a ripple offering. Don't know if anything happens.
No, something happens for sure. And what happens is your finger gets bit. There is a big pain in your finger as soon as you start to like draw ripples through the surface of the water. If this will open, I'll tell you how much damage, but I mean, it hits for sure.
Good.
Let me just go into D&D in a different way. Collections. Come on, man. It said this was a deadly encounter, by the way. I don't believe it. You guys are much better than D&D beyond thinks you are. Oh, my laptop's really upset. Please, my love. Okay. Actually, no, it says hard. So there we are. Hello. You take... Yes. Well, first of all, does a 24 hit?
I think it does.
I think it probably does. You take... Oh, gosh. You got an D6.
This was a mistake. Here I was opening up to the saints and my trust has been broken.
Ooh, you take 15 points of piercing damage. As a fish, mostly teeth, shock of blue, kind of like a piranha but less intense, bites onto your finger. And you manage to shake it free. But yeah, you take 14 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As this thing bites you. And you see, as you're kind of like looking in the water, you see now one of the churning bits of water is fish. It's tens of fish, almost in like a 10-foot area, just writhing against the boat and biting you.
I think Wraith will recoil backwards, where the fish flings with her. I don't know.
It
depends how big
flops
the
back
fish
into
is.
the water.
Excellent. And she will curse in Infernal.
Love it.
And then light up her other hand and would like to throw a firebolt in
Cool.
retaliation.
Fair play. So I was going to say let's roll for initiative.
Okay.
Now. So I'll move you all over to the map. And let's get some information for the river map because I thought it was really pretty.
Oh, it is real pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Initiative. There you go. I already rolled for the fish.
Quiddle? Quiddle.
Yeah.
I gotta put my initiative in, but then I have to go to because I gotta go to work.
That's alright.
I don't want to
Absolutely
start.
fine.
Yeah, absolutely midway through. So I'll see you guys.
Yes,
next week.
have a good day.
Have a
You
nice
too.
week.
See you
Thanks
next
for a
week,
great
man.
session.
Bye.
Of course, thanks for coming. Bye.
We have temporary hit points from sleeping in the
You do.
inn.
You do.
Do
Is
I?
it?
Do I have temporary hit points? for sleeping?
You probably have lost them, but you would have had them. So yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I've lost
people's
them now.
health is probably wrong on Roll20.
It is.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah,
Is it? It's one per level, right?
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'll get rid of
Cool.
that.
Incredible.
Right. Let's make some dinner. Are you happy to keep going, Lauren? 'Cause
I am.
know. Okay. So
Yeah.
just with 3 people. But
Yeah,
I'm
that's
happy.
cool. It says it's hard, but I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you do.
Hell yeah. Let's find some ballet music. That's not ballet enough. That's not at all. Sure. Right. What was your initiative, Chloe? And Rath's not
Oh,
here.
sorry, I thought I put it in. It was 24. Is that working? It looks really weird to me.
Oh,
Oh,
I can see your
Is that
initiative.
now? Okay, cool.
Cool. Awesome. So as Wraith gathers back a fireball to hurl off, Toki, it is your go. And I've just put people, whatever, on this boat. I know it's not a canal boat. I tried to find one. I couldn't.
It's fine.
I was like, shall I draw one? And I was like, just don't. And I couldn't find one. It pissed me off. That's fine. Toki, what you do?
I think Toki. Yeah, there's not much use for a sword on a boat, is there? So I think Toki is going to take a step this way and is going to cast Guiding Bolt at Quiddle,
Nice.
which is. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Nice one.
Nice.
So remind me, do I double? Oh, I'm
Double
gonna
the
need some more
dice.
Double the dice.
Yes.
So that is 8d6 we're rolling right now.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Nobody bites my friend. I actually physically don't have 8d6 on me, so we're gonna do
You can always do 4
4 and
shuffle.
4. Yeah. The dice that April gave me have well, actually, I say that they just rolled me in at 20 and actually rolled me quite good initiative. Before that, they were rolling very poorly for me. Okay, right, that's 8, 9, 12, and then I've got 4 more. Oh, quite poor ones there. 12, 14, 18, 23
23 on Quiddle,
Points
yeah?
of-
Amazing.
Yes. What damage is it? Radiant damage, and
Amazing.
they are glowing until. Oh, and the next attack roll made against them has advantage.
Hell yeah. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Are you up to anything else?
I think that's probably gonna be it from Toki. What are his bonus actions? Yeah, just more spells. So, yeah, that will be it from him.
Amazing. Quiddle's turn. And yeah, Quiddle is just a little fish. and just gonna flounder and start sort of in the floundering is like going for the boat, sort of like tearing at the side of the boat with their big old teeth. So like it's very easy to hit, and they do. And you sort of see Wraith as you're there. You see like paint being stripped away and like splinters of wood coming off. Queep on the other side is doing the exact same thing, and Wraith, it is your go.
Excellent. I am going to firebolt Quiddle.
Love it.
Because he's a dickhead.
And yeah, there's more than 5 foot between you, but it doesn't look like it, so it's
Excellent.
not a disadvantage.
Thank you.
The tea is really nice, by the way. It's nice and smoky.
Oh, good.
Good.
I'm going to say pain is blinding her because she got 6.
It just goes wide.
Oh wait,
into
did you do
yeah, with
advantage?
I did not do it advantage.
There's a cuddle.
Natural 20.
Woo! Amazing! Excellent.
Okay, and Wraith just absolutely going to town with this
Just
fish.
absolutely like
the
fuck
fuck
this
this
fish.
momentum.
Thank you for that advantage.
But I love how everyone got basically 20 and then bless Harvey being like,
So that is 10 points of fire damage.
say no more. How do you take out Quiddle?
I think it's literally just between Wraith getting bitten, Toki hits Quiddle with guiding bolt in between her, like flaring her hand and just throwing it at this
Nice,
swirling
love
mass
it.
of water.
Love it, amazing. Incredible. Quignog's go. Quignog is going to do the same thing. You can't see, but just tearing at the ship, just taking it apart piece by piece. Harvey, it is your go, but as it is, could you please roll me a dexterity saving throw?
Yes. I hope.
Dexterous boy.
It's a 13.
Okie dokes. You feel what feel like hands on you. Cold, long-fingered hands. Grab your arm, and they feel like they pat you down. And then nothing, and it's your go.
Oh no. No, I don't like getting fondled by ghosts. That's not okay. Right, we must push that aside to fight fish for a second. What the fuck, Lauren? I'm going up here, I'm gonna kill Queep. I don't know whether to use a spell. Oh no. Right, I'm gonna use my short bow of conflagration.
Love it.
So please, I've been rolling like shit. It's another 13 to hit.
Amazing. Queep, yeah?
Yes.
That hits.
Oh thank God. Right, cool. So it's 1d6 plus 4. So that's 9 damage to start, and then I get another d6 of fire damage, which is 5 fire damage.
What was that total? I'm so sorry.
14.
Thank you. Brilliant. Perfect. Yeah, as you just shoot down into the like writhing mass of fish. I didn't move on. Toki, before it comes to be your go, could you roll a perception check for me, please?
Yep. Is Toki perceptive? 19.
19. You feel something brush past you. You feel a kind of coldness brush past you. You almost whip round. You're like looking over the side of the boat, seeing Wraith kill Quiddle. And you whip round and you feel something head in the direction of Harvey. Harvey, you like look round and you see Toki kind of like staring in your direction after you just shot at Queep. Could you roll me a perception check, please?
I'm getting stressed. Now's not the time for this kind of attention. Fuck! I got an 11.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, you don't.
I hate that phrase.
Get out of
Assholes,
my
you don't feel
Don't worry about it.
anything
I do
weird.
worry about it.
I wouldn't worry about it.
I get touched again.
Yeah, you don't
Swear
feel
down.
anything or see anything or notice anything. Odd. But Toki, what did you get on your perception?
19.
You see the lid or flap of Harvey's rucksack lift open.
No, we got a haunted item. Get it out of my bag. No, I should have known when you were like, Harvey, have you got all the items? But this is gonna
did
be...
say that, didn't
Fuck
I? I did ask. I was like, oh, here's got the things.
Docky is gonna run over next to Harvey.
Yeah.
And can I just try and drag the backpack off him?
Yeah, of course you can.
Like, no time to talk.
Just give me the fucking bag. Yeah, definitely. You try and drag it off of Harvey's back, and you feel resistance, not from Harvey, but something has the other strap. So it's going to be a contested strength roll.
Fuck his Wraith watch from the other side of the boat.
Fuck.
Oh,
What'd you get?
go Toki. Go
A
Toki.
10.
I got in that one.
Hey.
You
I'm
managed.
So
strong. You managed to rip Harvey's backpack out of whatever it is that's holding it, and you have it now, clutched to your chest.
See, I was gonna just throw it, but now that something else wants it, I'm not in the water. Not the water, just like on the floor. No, just away from you.
Harvey's like,
Just like here, just in the middle of the boat. I guess I have this now. Was that my action to get that?
Probably yes. Yes, not probably it was. Oh, someone else. It's just DM. What are you asking me?
Actually, there's no point in even doing that. Gosh, I don't know what to do with this now. I guess I just have. I don't feel that this is any better the situation. I guess it's not on Harvey. Oh, actually, oh wait, is that an action? Yeah, it's an action. Never mind. I guess that's me.
Cool.
Actually,
oh, yeah.
you know what? I'm just gonna step back in the middle of the boat.
Yeah. Nice. It's Queep's go, and Queep is just going to keep attacking the boat. Going to be like, rum, 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 I'm a hungry little fish. Wraith, it's your go, but the start of your go. On the other side of the boat, Toki, you feel from a different direction something grab you from behind and try to restrain you. Long arms, like it seems to be person-ish shaped just from where the arms originating, but a little bit shorter, not like dwarf or gnome short, just like a shorter person. Cold, like not cold wet cold, dead cold, but solid. And its hands, long fingers, sharp fingers, like dig into you. Could you please make a... Fuck, I always bloody forget. Give me... Grapple fighting.
Is it grapple?
Yeah, I never bloody know how they work. I have to do a
Yeah, I don't know.
thing. I thought you knew. I never understand how fucking grappling. It's always... When you want to grapple, you attack it. It has to be bigger. Okay, Chloe, Toki, you can make athletics or an acrobatics check, please. And I'll take that.
I will definitely be doing acrobatics. And that's going to be a 24.
Ooh, fuck. just saved it. That was a 23 from them. As this thing tries to just restrain you and you throw it off. Right, it's your go.
Do I see any of this, or
You're
am I
quite
facing the other way?
perceptive. So I'll say Quibble's dead. If you think Wraith would have been, I'll leave it up to you. Do you think she would have been turning back to the boat, being like, let's get these other 2 fucking fish on the other side, or let's look for more fish in the water?
I think she would have headed for the other fish.
Nice one.
If nothing else.
You turn around and you see, you're very perceptive. You would have noticed Harvey's bag twitch because they were being weird about it. You would have noticed Toki struggle. You would have noticed Toki throw something off, be clutching Harvey's bag to his chest.
Wraith will move to the side of the boat, I guess. She'll she'll move to here to be close to the other 2, but she can't see anything. And she's like, just what in the hells is going on? But in the meantime, she's gonna throw her blink dagger at Queep.
Nice.
Is Queep within 5 feet of Harvey or no?
No.
Okay. Then I just throw it. That is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And so that is 8 points of piercing damage, and then she'll use her bonus action to blink it back to her hand.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
No worries. That's all I'm gonna do.
Love it. Quick nogs. Jump. Harvey, but before you go, you turn around and you see Toki has your bag, clutching it. You see Toki throw something off. And then you feel this cold thing almost roughly push you out of the way. Like it had sort of, something had been sort of like trying to pat you down, get your bag off you. And then you feel yourself pushed away, catch yourself near to the boat. And Toki, you feel something go for Harvey's bag in your arms and try to pull it off you. So could you do a contested strength check for me, please?
I think you might have beaten me because that's a 4.
I got a 4 as well.
Wait,
Shush, no, please, wait, no, everyone be quiet, no, because I don't know who meets and beats, wait. It was contested because he set the DC, but who set the DC? Because Toki, he was trying to, and then Toki is the DC, so he met it, so he bet it. Bag is ripped from your hands. And you see now Harvey's bag is just floating in the air. Harvey, it's your go.
I'm gonna make a dive for my bag.
Love it. Go for it, mate. Go for it. Are you trying to rip it away?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to get a hold and pull it back to me.
Nice. Contested strength. Please. I'm setting the DC.
Okay.
DC's 13.
Okay. Oh, natural 20.
Wait, you managed to rip your bag back. Back off
Have that
of
on.
this thing. Whatever it is that has it. Yeah, you have it back.
I'm also gonna budge to the middle of the boat because I'm scared to be on the edge. I assume that was my action.
Yes.
No, I'm just gonna keep just a death grip on this bag.
Nice. Brilliant. Toki, start your go. Something else is going to go. And Harvey, you feel these cold claws come slashing down on your arm. That's bugging me. An 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
As they like bounce off. And you don't take any damage. Tucky, it's your go.
I would love to use my channel divinity, turn undead.
Cool. Cool.
Oh,
I
I don't like that.
don't have to. Right. So, as an action, you present your holy symbol. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 12.
Cool.
Out of curiosity, what is Toki's holy symbol?
It is a little wooden rabbit pendant that he wears on a leather chain around his neck.
I love it. Or on his nose
His
would
mum
not
made it
roll
for
it.
him if it makes you like him even more.
That's adorable.
What else you do? Tucky?
That's a great question. I just don't think that's gonna help because I don't know. I am going to cast Shield. Wait, is this a bonus action? That is a bonus action. Yeah, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Harvey.
Nice.
He gets a +2 to his AC.
Ah. How do you do that?
thanks.
How do you cast a shield?
So I think I still have my rabbit pendant in my hand.
As this
and then
like
I think-
shining force of radiant energy kind of like buffets out from you. You then.
Yes. And then I think it's ranged, but I'm just gonna reach out to Harvey anyway and just put a hand on his shoulder, and I think this sort of like warm yellow glow surrounds him.
Oh, cute. And yeah, Harvey, you're surrounded by this almost like twinkling tiny stars that surround you almost like a second skin or an armor. Brill. Queep is going to keep eating the boat, thrashing against it. Wraith, just before your turn, something else is going to try and hit Harvey. So that is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that does hit.
So you take, it's not one of them, but you take 8 slashing damage, and then, oh no, fair play, 6 necrotic damage. As these claws just slash, and you see, like, as if by magic, like, you cannot see anything, but like Harvey's shirt opens up across his shoulder and blood just starts leaking out of some fresh wounds on his shoulder. Deep, jagged marks that begin to sort of, the edge of the skin kind of goes grey tinged almost. Right, you'll go.
Okay. So you can say no. I'm gonna be April for a minute.
Love it. Love it.
Part of my rogue subclass is I have insightful fighting.
Uh-huh.
Right. So I gain the ability to decide from an opponent's tactics to develop a counter to them. As a bonus action, I can make a wisdom insight check against a creature. Never mind, I can't see.
Yes, I was
Ignore
going to
me.
say.
Yeah,
I'm going to say
I thought
no.
that was going to be the case. Yeah, no. Scrap that then. Who's got Harvey's bag?
Me. I have Harvey's back.
Excellent. I'm going to dive at Harvey, grab the top of your rucksack, and whip out my wings to fly straight up in the air 20 feet.
Hmm. Do you let her take your
If
bag,
you
or do
let me
you?
grab it.
Yeah. I mean, especially if I've just been
Yeah.
clawed. I'm like,
Yeah.
get this fucking thing away from me.
Yeah.
Look after it, but get it away from me.
Awesome. You fly up, straight up into the air.
Yep.
Mhm.
Sorry, I interrupted you. Were you
No.
gonna say-
I was gonna.
No?
You still have turn left.
Okay, and then would you see that's used my bonus action?
I would say it was your action to take the bag.
Okay.
Well, you didn't
And I
have
think
to
we
take
agreed-
it, but you didn't have to like snatch it. I suppose he let you.
But it's my
So-
bonus action to get my wings out, so it's probably my action.
What else do you want to do?
I wanted to throw another fireball at Queep.
I don't think you could do that.
Didn't think so either. So I will wait.
Nice. Yeah, you are up in the air. Holding the
Got punched
bag.
in the backpack.
Yeah.
Flying, looking down.
Nice.
Dagger in one hand.
Yeah, you see Quignogs eating the boat. Harvey, you feel nothing. It's your turn.
Cool. He's just gonna like wave behind him rapidly in case there's something there, and then go up to the edge of the boat and fire his bow at Queep.
Nice one. Go for it.
Ooh, that's 25 to hit.
Brilliant. That one hits.
Lovely, lovely. So that is 5 piercing and 2 fire.
Nice one. Fantastic. Yeah. Shooting down at Queep. Talkie, it's your go.
Yeah. How far is Queep from the boat?
I'd say like 5 foot down, but pressed upright against it.
This is very stupid, but Toki's gonna come here and try to hit him with his sword.
Just over the edge of the boat.
Yeah. You sure is? You sure is?
Yeah.
You
You'd
weighed
have to
up
like.
choices.
I love it. You'd have to. You don't have reach on your weapons. There is like technically 5 foot between you if you're standing there. So you'd have to like
Oh, okay.
lean over the boat. I'd let you do it, but I'd need you to make a dex check just to see how well you hold on. Otherwise, you wouldn't fall in, but you would know if you would run the risk of falling in.
Okay. Dexterous. I'll give it a go. And then... But then I also have my thing, Lucky Footwork, so I can add... Oh, it's only when I fail. So
Okay.
I got a 16.
Is that a check or a save? Sorry. Or is it
Oh,
both?
sorry, no, that is a save.
Yeah.
So I got a 16.
Okay, yeah, you feel pretty secure. Like, you don't feel like you're at risk of really falling over the side of the boat. So yeah, you're able to attack Queep.
Incredible. That's an 18 to hit.
That one hits.
Cool. So that is going to be 11 points of slashing damage.
Nice. Excellent. Good stuff. Anything else?
No, that's it from me.
Nice one.
Oh, actually,
yeah.
no. I will War Priest and I'll hit him again.
Yay!
Oh, I had that. I don't think that's going to do. That's 12.
No, that one misses, I'm afraid.
That's fine.
So now it is Queep's go. Eating the boat. Yum, 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 yum. Wraith. Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm gonna keep flying and throw a fireball down at Queep.
Love it. Love it.
Fireball, rather. Not
Yes.
a fireball.
Yeah,
Can't
yeah,
do
got
that.
them.
Wrong character.
Yeah, go for it.
Okie dokie. 16 to hit.
That one hits.
Aces. 1d8. That is 7 points of fire damage.
That's exactly what you needed. As you take Queep out. Queep.
I'm also lying. It's not fireball I've been casting. It's produce flame
There we
that
go.
I can throw.
There we are. But Queep is gone. The fish gone. Fuck him. And you're flying. How far up in the air are you?
I'm 20 foot in the air, and I
Okay.
will stay 20
Stay
foot
20
in the air.
feet in the air. Nice. Quignos is going to keep you in the boat. Harvey, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go to Quicknocks. Here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna...
Quignos
Oh,
is up
sorry.
against the boat. I just couldn't make it look better.
Sorry. In theory, we're gonna be sleeping after this, so I'm gonna crack out a spell.
Nice.
Why not?
Nice.
I am gonna throw a chromatic orb, I think.
Gorgeous.
And it's gonna be... Lightning feels like a good shout for something in the water.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be lightning. Should it hit, it's gonna be lightning. That is a 21 to hit.
Nice, that hits.
Lovely, lovely. I've got to locate 3 d8s. So I never use my d8s. 1, 2, 3. Please be good. Shit. That's 11 points of lightning damage.
Nice one. Crap stuff. Anything else?
That's it, thank you.
Cool. Toki, you go.
Right. If I come over here, can I try and do the same thing and lean over the side
Yes,
again?
Of course, yeah. Another dex check for me, please.
It's an 8.
You're not super confident that you wouldn't fall in the water. Like, if you hit, you'd probably be fine, but you're like, if I missed, I think I might overbalance and take a tumble.
In which case, I will cast Sacred Flame
Nice one. Excellent. That's
on Quick Dogs, which
Dex
is a dex save, yeah.
save. Got a 13.
DC was 14.
Hey.
So that's 6 points of radiant damage, I believe. Yeah.
Amazing. Brill, anything else from you?
No, that's it for me.
Nice. So
Got so quiet, I thought I'd phrase it.
I'm
The
thinking.
music's very dramatic as well.
Mm. Gosh. Wraith, roll a perception check. Do it. I don't want to give it to you advantage. Yeah, do it advantage. Why not?
Oh, right. Okay.
Because you're quite high up, so you can see a bunch of shit.
That is a non-natural 20.
You see there's this like rock bit here, like kind of near the boat, and you see in the surface of the water something reflected, and it looks like this drab, smooth-skinned thing on 2 legs. You can't really look like, it looks featureless, like hairless, just this bipedal thing with long arms and long gory fingers. And you see 3 of them reflected in the surface of the water jump from the boat onto this rock, and then once they're like not near the water, it's like they've gone from you.
Oh, hate that. I will note it. But then I will fly back here. Do you think I could do another produce flame from back here and still hit Quignogs?
I don't think you could see Quignogs from there.
Excellent.
You
I'll
fly
over
if you're
here.
like on the ground. you can't. But if you're like hovering.
No, I'm 20 feet in the air still.
Oh, you would be able to see. Yes.
And I will throw a. Is Toki not within 5 feet of Quicknose again? Because Quicknose is 5 foot down.
No, Toki is within 5 foot. Yeah.
Okay, then could I please throw my blink dagger at Quicknogs?
Yes, of course you can.
And if I hit, I'll do sneak attack. That is a 27 to hit.
That hits.
Oh,
Bless you.
thank you.
That is 6 points of piercing damage plus 5 points, so 11 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
Quick.
Thank you.
And then I'll bonus action the dagger back to my hand.
Perfect. Cool. Quickness is going to keep eating the bow. Actually, Toki's right there. No, Quickness is going to keep eating the bow. Harvey, your go.
Okay. So Toki is within 5 feet of Quicknogs.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. It's sneak attack time, baby.
Actually, sorry, Toki isn't, because you decided not to. Sorry, my bad. You decided not to lean over, didn't you? I'll keep race one, that's my fault. Sorry, Harvey. Toki is not.
I
Okay,
did it
I'll
while
still-
Toki
okay.
was trying to lean.
Yeah. Well, Toki was down and then decided against it. Right. Still gonna use the boat. Still gonna go for it. That's a 2 for a total of 8.
That misses him.
He is. That's alright. I'll just sit right here.
Toki, it's your go.
Okay, I will bonus action harness divine power
Ooh.
to regain a spell slot.
Love it.
And then I will guiding bolt quick knocks
Love it.
for, oh dear, 12.
That misses, I'm afraid. So that just kind of goes wide and splashes into the water, fizzing as it does.
That's gonna be me.
Wraith, it's your go.
Then I will produce flame at Quicknogs.
Brilliant.
That is not very good. 11 to hit.
That misses, I'm afraid.
That's what I thought. I'm gonna stay where I am
Fair play.
and call down to the others. 3 very long-armed, grey, featureless people on the island to the port side. But they're gone from view now.
Which side's port side?
Left, Toki, left.
Quicknose is going to eat the boat. Harvey, it's your go.
I mean, spectacular round for all of us. I'm gonna go for a short bow attack again. That's better. That's a 6. No, it's not. It's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Not 16 to hit. Right. Let's actually do some damage. New dice. Nope, not with that dice. That's 5 damage straight up, and then I get another d6 of fire damage. It's 3 fire damage.
Brill, Toki, your go.
Oh, that did quite. Okay, I guess I'll do Sacred Flame.
Nice.
So that's a dex save. DC 14.
23.
Okay, never mind.
Sorry.
I should have hit it with my sword.
Oh wait, no, Quicknogs. Sorry. be fair, there was a natural 19.
Yeah,
It
it's,
continues to be-
that's gonna be a 14.
It's 22.
Yeah. That will be me.
So, right. This fish is dying for it.
Oh, I'm gonna blink dagger, throw it at Quicknog.
Do it.
Knocked. 19 to hit.
Hits, it hits.
It hits.
He's got 7 points of damage. Well, health
Points.
of. Okay.
Piercing.
He's got 4 points of damage. Healing health left.
Thought we just had 7 left.
He's got 4 points of health left.
Excellent. Okay.
Quick, Nazi gets the boat. Harvey.
Hey, right. He's got 4 points of health left. What are the chances that I'm gonna roll? I'm gonna have to do it with the bow. I was like, I'm gonna try a cantrip, but it takes 1d6 damage, so the chances of it getting 4 are so slim. Right, let me roll. For the love of God, it's an 11.
Oh, you need a 13. Tucky!
Ricky's
It's
so
fucking
sick of
beefy
this.
ass fish.
Kill this fish.
Ricky's gonna try and lean over the side again. To see
There's
if we
4
can-
fish left out of 38.
So that's an 8 to lean over the side of the boat.
Again, if you miss, you're going in the water. If you hit, you're probably fine.
He's just so sick. He just wants to hit something with his sword.
These 4 fish are eating the
He
boat. They're
really
eating a
doesn't
hole
want
in
to
the
be
boat.
wet. He really doesn't want to be wet, so I will cast Sacred Flame.
Nice, love it. That's for you to roll, isn't it? No.
The
That's for me
next
to
save.
dodge.
The team.
Oh! 12. No, less than that. The other one. 11.
Incredible.
4 fish left.
Oh, okay, thank God it's 7. I thought it was. I thought it was a 1.
Yay! How does
7
Quick
points
Nugs
of
die?
Ricky's so
Yeah.
done. Ricky's like trying to lean over this boat like, multiple times, and it's just like no. Like Quicknugs, I think is rocking the boat, and he's like, "I'm going in,
Yeah,
I'm going in."
I love it. I
So
love
he
it.
very resignedly, like, just holds his sword out of the way. And I think like using his left hand is just like, oh, for God's sake, it brings down this beam of light,
Love it.
flame on Quicknugs.
And it's like burnt fish. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Incredible. The churning water stops. You know, and as well, people on the boat have been like poking at the fish, being like, "Go away." But you did the main brunt of it there. These fish did not let up. We did. Out of initiative.
So the creepy things are on this island. Oh, that's where Wraith last saw them. When I head to the side of the boat and see if I can see them.
Roll me a little perception check.
A little perception check.
A little perception check.
All of my dice have betrayed me. Oh, what if I use my chunk? I'm gonna use my chunky
Big
boy.
Nice.
Yeah, now the big guns. Let's see how it goes.
I have a thing to do while
17.
Harvey's doing that. When Harvey's done.
17. So you see water and some plants and a few lovely little fish and the riverbed.
20 feet in the air. I throw open the flap to Harvey's backpack and start rifling through it.
Cool. Yeah. What's in your bag, Harvey?
I was gonna say, should we just start pulling things out and see what they react to? And then I thought, that's insane.
What's in your bag?
Harvey doesn't have much of his own stuff, so let me double check what I've got. I have an oil of slipperiness, a potion of hill giant strength, a ring of mind shielding, a wand of magic missiles, a deck of illusions. Of my own stuff, I've got a couple of shirts. I've got a sewing kit. I've got some knitting stuff. I don't knit. I have a copper chalice. I have a small gold bracelet, and I have an embroidered silk handkerchief. And then I have our mystery box.
That's
that
what
we-
she's looking for,
that we
while
have
also
to
looking at other
deliver.
things.
Do we have anything else? We sold those. I mean, we've got the. Oh, I don't have the spell scrolls. Landis has them. I've probably got the potion. Let me double check if I've put anything in my inventory here. I've got. No, I'm wearing that. I've got. I don't have that anymore. 6-man tent. I don't have that. I don't
Right.
think. That's it. That's all I can think of that I've got. You're welcome to pull it all out and wave it around. Please don't drop anything.
Wraith won't pull it out and wave it around. She was trying to figure out what on earth they could have been looking for. I think it's the package, but I'm not going to broadcast that. So yeah, Wraith will land and pass the bag back to Harvey and go, apologies, I think they're looking for, I would assume, our mysterious package, but
I don't even know what they were. Did you see them? I didn't
they
see
look
them. I
like
just looked
this. And then
up
Wraith
top.
will start like sketching in her journal what she saw, which I kind of did. I'm picturing that. Could be wrong.
No, fair play, man.
Horrifying.
Not
Yeah.
nice.
No.
Do you think they're still around?
Can I do a perception check? I mean, Harvey's already done one.
No, go for it, mate.
We've had this box for ages now.
Yeah.
And a boat is a weird place for them to start coming after us. But they just waited and got on the boat with us.
Have I seen any of these sort of things before?
No.
Didn't think so.
How'd you do with your perceiving?
15.
You see some little birds in a little tree.
I don't like it, but I do think we should keep going.
I can cast Prayer of Healing on both of you, heal you up, and just hope that they don't come back. It's not the best idea we've ever had, but it's also not the worst.
I think maybe I didn't think anyone was going to have to keep watch while we were on a boat, but I think maybe we should take turns keeping watch.
As
I
you're
mean,
saying,
usually there's someone up. Oh,
as you're saying this, Veronica comes over and says, "Thank you for dealing with the fish. This has never happened before. It's very strange, but yes, we were going to suggest taking watches in pairs tonight. We unfortunately cannot keep going. The boat is in not terrible condition, but you see a few people already down the side, sort of having a little look. But we may need to, rather than sail through the night, stop to do repairs. But yes, watches in shifts with more than one person sounds good and sensible."
Fine by me.
Okay.
sounds like a plan.
Do you know why they may have attacked us and our family? We will not judge, but if you believe there is danger you have brought them to the boat, then I would prefer to know.
The only guess we could have is that we're transferring this package, but it's a box that can't open. And we
May I
don't know.
Take a look.
I trust her.
Yeah, I'll get it out the bag
Maybe if you
and hand it over.
believe this is what it may be down below.
Oh, yep.
So she takes you down to the little seating area that Steph showed us. And you share the package, she picks it up. Yes. And we'll sort of look at it, examine it, and says, like, where did you come into possession of this?
What a good question. If you
That's
have
an
it written
excellent
down somewhere.
question. Let me consult the tomes.
Yeah.
Sweno.
Mm.
It was
Was it when we were just leaving Bensman?
a man named Sarkhan Kaltez gave it to us.
Caltez.
Oh, I
Sound
don't like
familiar
that
to you?
reaction.
That surname. Well, I am surprised to hear that you may not have recognized, and points to Harvey. And Caltez is well, Caltez means of Caldeta. It is not a family, but a name you are given when you assume a high rank within those who rule the country.
It's funny you didn't mention that, Harvey.
Yeah.
Being so
Yeah.
local.
You know what? He threw. I wasn't actually in the session, to be fair, but
To be-
he threw me off. His whole vibe was weird. Yeah.
Does that make it better or worse?
Worse.
Weird.
They may have given a false name. I cannot say I am familiar with the members of the Caldeta Circle, but
Potentially. We have reason to believe that he was. Oh no. He did originally hide his true form from us.
did he have any markings on his?
He had geometric druid markings.
And this does sound like the Caldeta Circle.
The Caldeta Circle.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, he wouldn't disclose which circle.
The Caldeta Circle is like the government of Caldeta. Top honcho one. That all other circles really answer to. The Caldeta Circle is unique. You are not born into it. You are elected, I suppose, chosen. It's run by a watcher and a warden. They are the rulers of Caldeta, and the circle advise on all matters. They're not secretive, but I do not pay attention to politics too closely to know who is who. I believe each member has a certain region they oversee. Sometimes they come from just the general populace before they are elected. Sometimes they come from other druidic circles.
Well, that is insightful. I don't want to insight check her because I feel like Wraith would know her and trust her. But can I just, for peace of mind, do an insight check for just that she's telling the truth? Or would I know she's telling the truth? Or
I can't answer for you, man.
I'll do an insight check. It's Wraith's habit, it's not personal. It's 22.
Yeah, doesn't seem like she'd have any reason to make this up. With what you maybe do know a little bit of Caldeta, it tracks. And like, this isn't like a revelation to anybody in the party. Like, you kind of know the shape of each country's government, and you know about the Caldeta Circle, and you know about the Watcher and the Warden, all that sort of nonsense. Not nonsense, it's actually very cool. But yeah, she just seems to be giving you as much information as possible, sort of not assuming any knowledge, in the hope that some of it may ring a bell, and that if this is what has caused danger to her family, you'll be able to figure it out together. But you also get with that, she's not like, I can't believe you brought this on my boat and you didn't tell me. She's like, you're one of the family, and if you're in danger, then we're in danger, and we're going to help each other.
I mean, we have no evidence to believe that it is this they were after, but they were after Harvey's bag, and this is the most logical item we can think of.
Where are you being told to take this item?
Alarnil.
From Prince Swindle, you say?
Yeah.
Interesting. And who are you to hand it to when you get there?
They wouldn't disclose. We have a passphrase and a location at a time.
I afford them.
We have a very above board banknote, which should be paid afterwards.
Can I see?
I show her our forgery.
Of the banknote?
Yeah.
You actually have the banknote, don't you? He wrote like a genuine one?
Yeah, he did, but then we forged one.
Oh,
Or
yeah!
we edited it.
Okay, so if you show her the forged one, she'll glance at it and be like, this is not the real... He has given you a false banknote.
I was testing if it would work. And then I show her the real one as well.
I see. I would advise being careful with this, but this one is genuine.
How could you tell it was not genuine?
There is markings and shit. I don't know what banknotes look like, but she knew.
It's fine.
It's like a credit note, isn't it? It's like a check.
Yeah. Can I use her advice to amend the banknote forgery?
I don't
The
know.
contract of agreement, I should say, that was beautifully written out.
No, the contract of agreement is good. Sorry, so did you edit? So he's given you like a check that's like, pay this into the bank when you get to Alanil.
Yeah.
Did you fake a check?
We
Or did you-
faked
Yeah.
afterwards.
Faked a contract.
Afterwards, we faked a contract.
Okay.
Missing his
basically
signature.
We're injured
Okay.
or death, or there are political fallouts because of this, then we
Okay.
are available for recompense.
That's okay. That's fine. That's different.
Compensation is what
The check is different.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like good with the that she can't tell that the contract is fake. It's not in his
excellent.
signature. It's. I thought you'd shown her like a photocopy of a check that you'd filled
No,
out.
that's I also wasn't sure I was showing her that moment.
And she was like, well, "This isn't fucking real."
What do you mean?
You colored it in crayon.
It's all I had at the time.
But no, she's like, well, the note is genuine. I'm not sure what you have messed yourselves up in, but I would be careful.
We will. Aren't we
And-
always? And she smiles, blood
Yeah.
trickling off her
Of
finger.
course, I'm sure your brother can attest to how careful you always are.
Mm.
If things are after this box, it's just a box.
It can't go through rifts or in magical items.
Well, this is good to know. We were not planning to, but is this why you are traveling by foot and with us rather than? I see.
Well, I mean, I have preference to traveling
Well,
with
of
you,
course. I cannot say I know too much about these things. I could not tell you what this, and she kind of like pushes the box back towards you. She's like, I could not tell you what on Uriel this is, but
Thank
if
you for
the
trying
people
anyway.
are after it, and maybe someone from the Caldetta Circle, maybe someone pretending to be from the Caldetta Circle, but doing a bad job at hiding their identity. A lot of thinking and double bluffing. Are they framing the circle? Is it a rogue agent of the circle? Is it even anything? It could be nothing. Someone trying to steal something belongs to him. Someone trying to steal something from Caldetta. Caldetta stealing from him.
There are a lot of questions, I admit. However, weighing the job, it's a delivery job. We didn't necessarily need to know all the details.
And judging from the note, this is very well paid. More than we have ever got for a delivery job.
Well, can thank you for training me how to bargain for that.
Well, you can, but if someone has these funds, sounds like they were desperate and they would maybe have paid anything.
Yes, they did go up quite a lot. Quite quickly.
Maybe better to ask why than say yes.
We tried. He wasn't particularly forthcoming.
Why did he not deliver it himself?
I believe it was because he wasn't going this way.
I see.
But now that you phrase it that way, I'm starting to wish maybe we had asked some more questions.
Well, maybe. Maybe he said, deliver this package, I'll pay you so much money. I just happen to not be walking that way myself. Maybe this is the truth.
Sounds rather familiar.
Hmm. Well, we'll keep an eye out for whatever may be coming, but thank you for sharing.
Always. Family.
Of course. She sort of get up. She's like, I'm okay to share with Shamrod and Vestern. We're not sure wider. Maybe Camilla, but we'll tell the others to keep on guard anyway. Okay. Well, rest up, and I'll let you know when we are moving and where we intend to stop tonight.
Excellent. If you need help with shifts this evening, we're more than happy to pitch our shift.
I was going to ask. Thank you. And she will hobble her way back up the stairs. And we'll end it there and pick up next week.
Woo.
Oh, you got me stressed, Lauren.
Yeah.
There's lots more questions
Going
about
on.
this box.
What's happening with the box?
What's in that box?
It's so mysterious.